there's a number of things that you do to help people. You help them reflect upon events in their lives that damaged them. Those are times when they went off the track in some sense, or someone pushed them off the track. And you can tell when something like that's happened in your life, often because you have negative emotional reaction to it. That's the first thing. That's what negative emotion signifies, that you've gone off the path in some fundamental way. And then you have negative memories. The negative memories, especially if they're still alive, especially if they're more than about 18 months old, if the negative memories are still alive, it means that you've gone off the path in a way that you don't understand, and you've never really completely found your way back. And if you had, you wouldn't have the negative memory anymore. You would have fixed it. You would have extracted the information from the occurrence that was necessary to put things right again. And that's a useful thing. It's useful to know that, and just from a practical perspective, if you have a memory that won't let you go, in some sense it's because there's part of you that's stuck back there. Imagine that you have to understand everywhere you've been. You especially have to understand where you've been if it wasn't good. And the reason that you need to understand where you've been if it wasn't good is so that you don't go there again. Because that's the purpose of memory. It's not to remember the past. It's to remember the past in such a way that you can duplicate the good things about the past in the future, and that you can avoid the bad things about the past in the future. If you have a memory that's 18 months old or older, there's neurological reasons for that, and it's still negative, it means that there's a hole that you fell in, and you might fall in it again, because you don't know how it was that you got there. And so the part of your brain that produces negative emotion isn't going to let that go, ever. It will never let that go until you figure it out, because it's there to protect you. And if it thinks that there's a trap waiting for you, that you might suddenly fall in at any moment because you don't understand how it happened, then it's never going to let you go.